Okay, I'm going to show you what I had to do to get this Epiphone Les Paul Muse set up. It's a beautiful guitar. Look at that. Look at the finish. Look at the color on it. It's beautiful. But the most important thing Epiphone couldn't do, and that was install the frets. Epiphone just couldn't seem to get the frets all pushed down all the way. Now, if you look at this Epiphone, it's a 2016 ES339. It had one high fret. It had one high fret. And I ended up just putting jumbo frets in it because I like jumbo frets and I cannot lie. But this one, now they have their new machine. They show the fret press on that video in China. 18 of 22 frets are not pushed in all the way. So I'm going to show you how I did it because Epiphone doesn't seem to know what they're doing. I mean, the rest of the guitar is, if they took as much, if the fretwork was as nice as the paint, this thing would be perfect. Because, the paint is beautiful. The guitar is really nice. It's just the frets aren't in all the way. So here's how I fix that. Okay, here's all the high frets. Look at them all. Now I just tried knocking one in with this shim. You can see the dents right there. And I put it on this 12th fret, which was really high. And I went along and tapped it with the hammer. And it looks good now. And when I go across it with the rocker, not rocking. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to loosen all these strings and I'm going to look at this, but visually look at it, and I'm going to knock them all down. Like it's really rocking here. Let's try this guy. Don't drop the hammer. Okay. It's better there. Needed a little bit here. Just kind of slide it as I go. Being cautious. All right, let's see. How's it looking now? Wow, it's not rocking. So I've been at this for about 3 hours. Been a long time. So now I'm going to go have lunch. And when I come back, I'm going to lightly dress all these frets and polish them. And then we'll get the nut on and we'll set it up. But I'm hungry. Okay, I had lunch and now I'm just going to dress all these frets like I normally do. Whoa, I went way up to 2500. Now I'm going to actually use a little polish too. If my calculations are correct. Well, this should play pretty good. It's got some pretty low action already. So anyway, here's what my last job is. Well, it won't be my last job. Then it'll be the intonation. But I got to cut this nut down. So I'm going to get to that. And we'll see what's happening. So far, so good. So yes, it took me hours to do this, but in the end, this guitar plays great now. I just don't understand why 18 of 22 frets weren't seated all the way. I just don't get it with your, with your magical fret press that looks so impressive. Maybe you should go back to using a hammer. But anyway, check the action out. The action's good. And up at the nut, I didn't show cutting the nut, but you're not going to hurt your hands playing this guitar. These companies, quit being so cheap. Make sure you do your work. It's bad enough they don't give you a case. You got to spend a ton of money before they'll give you a guitar case now. They've just gotten really cheap. Anyway, this is all set up. I really dig this guitar. I really do. It addresses some of the problems with the Les Paul, like weight. The first one, weight. And it makes so many, this guitar makes so many sounds. It's just amazing. It's going to take a while to get used to that treble bleed. I'm used to the treble going down a little bit when you turn the volume down. And now it doesn't. It's kind of strange. You know, I'm not sure if it's something I would go out of my way to put on a guitar. But anyway, that and the coil taps and the phase switch, this guitar is just got a ton of sounds. So it's all done. I put my time in. Didn't cost me anything. But, you know, I feel sorry for people that don't know how to do this. There's so many YouTube videos. If you can use some tools at all, learn how to work on guitars and don't pay anybody to do this for you. Anyway, that's it for today. I hope you like this video. I would love it if you subscribe. That would be awesome. And everybody have a great day.